Now with the weather, and wait till you see what's ahead this weekend. You're not going to believe the temperatures.
Especially up in the mountains. I mean, hey, bust out the shorts.
Yeah.
Flip-flops maybe. Yeah, on the skis too. So yeah, it's going to warm up this weekend. But before we get to that, we do have to get through a little bit of rain first. Here's what's happening out there right now. High pressure moving out. You can see the rain already starting to develop just off our coast. But notice where most of it's at. Way north of us. So that's going to be the trend over the next couple of days. Both Thursday and Friday, we're going to have the potential for some spotty shower activity, a little bit of light rain here and there. For much of northern Oregon, you can drop down south and we're just going to miss out on a lot of that moisture. So watching for those chances, not going to amount for much for us. And as we go through Thursday and Friday, I think will be the wetter day for us here in Portland, but most of the rain both days is going to head to the north. Here's what it's looking like out there right now, and things are nice and quiet and dry for us. 44 degrees right now. Feels a little bit cooler with this nice breeze coming through, upper 30s, so make sure you have the light jacket handy tonight. And as we go through the overnight hours, lows tonight not as cold as last night, down to 39 degrees. Cloud cover will be on the increase. Still watching for some patchy fog here and there, as winds won't be too strong to allow for a lot of mixing tonight. But once that front kind of swings on through tomorrow, we'll start to transition out of that, and it'll just be more dealing with the rain at times. Temperature-wise, we're in the 40s from Vancouver all the way down to Salem, but Eugene is a little bit cooler right now. 39 degrees there, around 49 for Astoria, Newport at 50 degrees, central and eastern Oregon. Temperatures anywhere from central Oregon in the low 40s, and you head far enough east, temperatures in the 20s and 30s. And it's going to be from Pendleton back towards Hood River through the gorge that we're going to have to keep a close eye on this moisture interacting with some of the colder air, where we might have a little bit of sleet, perhaps some brief freezing rain. Accumulations will be very light, but we do have advisories in effect, winter weather advisories, starting at midnight tonight going until 10 a.m. tomorrow. And most of that is just east of Hood River through the Dow. So if you're traveling on I-84, watch for slick spots. Not going to be a whole lot of accumulation for us, but it doesn't take much to make those roads a little icy, so you just definitely want to be careful if you're traveling out that way early tomorrow morning. Here's how it pans out tonight. Cloud cover increases. Most of the rain stays off the coast by tomorrow morning. Start to see some of that light rain developing along the coast and the coast range, perhaps some spotty light rain for the Cascades, Portland on the dry side, and then watching out for the potential for some light rain here and there through the day. Again, it's just not going to really amount to much, as you can see there. Tomorrow evening and overnight, we get another batch moving on in our direction. That could bring in the potential for a few more showers for us here in Portland, bringing a wetter night Thursday night, early Friday. We'll have a lot of shower activity to the north, but some spotty stuff here and there for northern portions of the Willamette Valley, and maybe a little bit of rain, as snow levels are just going to be too high for snow for our Cascades. But it looks like most of that misses us to the north, so good news there. We don't want the rain on top of the snow we got from the last system. So your weather headlines: light showers Thursday and Friday. Temperatures top out in the upper 40s, so pretty close to normal there. We head into the weekend. High pressure moves in, warmer and drier for the weekend. Highs approach 60 degrees Sunday, and we could see that happen Monday and Tuesday afternoons too. If you're headed to the coast, Saturday may be a little cloudy. Sunday, nice offshore wind moves in. That's going to clear those clouds out. We're talking highs in the low 60s for the coast. Central Oregon is going to get in on the action too. Saturday, partly cloudy, upper 50s by Sunday. We're talking highs in the low 60s there for places like Bend and even Madras. And then the mountain forecast for the Cascades. This is what I'm talking about. Break out the shorts. Skiing and temperatures in the mid 50s, at least for dry though. And then for Portland, it's a little tougher for us to get to 60 degrees. In fact, it hasn't been done too many times in January. The last time we saw 60 degrees just a few days ago, but that was very brief. It was in the span of about 30 to 45 minutes, happened just after midnight thanks to very strong winds moving in from the south. This was this past weekend. But you have to go back 10 years for us to hit 60 degrees in January on any day. And the last time that was 2005 when we hit 66. And by the way, that's the all-time record high for Portland in January. So it's tough to do. This weekend we'll have to battle low clouds and fog. If we get enough sunshine, the air mass is in place, we'll be able to warm up to temperatures in the low 60s, but we just have to get enough sunshine to go along with it. So it'll be battling those clouds out either way. It's going to be dry this weekend, and early next weekend temperatures are going to be way above average.
A lot of people love it.
When was the last time we had temperatures? Did you say 10 years ago?
Yeah, it's been 10 years. If you don't count last weekend when it was for 45 minutes, we hit 60 before it dropped 10 degrees. I mean,
really?
It was so free. In the middle of the night when nobody was
I was just a little guy then. I don't remember that.
Yeah, I bet you don't.
Thank you, Kristen.
Well, just